Hello and welcome. My name is Acte and I'm going to be bringing you some Batchat 25T gameplay on Glacier. So in this match I'm playing in a platoon. It's an all tier 10 match. And what I'm looking to do is to show that even what I consider the Batchat has been outclassed in many ways by the super heavy, heavily armored turreted, medium and heavy tanks, as well as the EBRs being just faster tanks than it, that you can still perform well and have good games in non-meta tanks. So at this point, I saw the EBR go up the hill, which is what I originally wanted to do. And one of the things that I think I like to try a lot in the Batchat, especially on maps, is you don't have to rush anywhere. You can take the first 30 seconds to 2 minutes to really decide where you want to play and where you're going to go. So I see the T95 there, so I don't want to peek up. And what I'm waiting for at this point is a right opportunity to go up the hill where the Kronvon's focused somewhere else, and the T95 is backing off where it can get up without taking any sort of trades. So I saw the the Kronvon firing at my TVP teammate, and the T95 is backing off, so I'm going to take my opportunity and get up this hill. So the EBR at this point, he puts a shot in my tracks. I instantly repair because I need to get up this hill. I can't allow the Kronvon to get shots up on from my behind. So the EBR just immediately runs away. He knows he would be clipped out. So I take this opportunity to go up the hill and try to support my TVP ally. So the Batchat is just, it's an assassin tank. It's a tank where you can just clip anyone out if you can catch them out of position. And that's exactly what's going to happen to the Kronvon right here. Or Carnarvon, I know that's the correct pronunciation. He gets clipped out. I have 2 left in my autoloader, and I'm just allowing myself to get dark, to not be spotted, and I'm going to start looking towards this T95. So this is really a mistake for me right here. I'm exposing too much of my body to the TDs in the back, and I do get punished for it. And I'm able to get at least one of the 2 into the T95. So at this point in the map, there's really no team has taken dominance except for maybe us in the north. We're able to push out their heavies. So it's a matter of, in the T95 right now, actually, he's pushing underneath me. So what I'm going to do in this scenario is see if I can use some of my view range to spot any of their tank destroyers or arty. Now, I will admit, my Batchat crew is my best crew in the game. I think I have 5 or 6 skills on it. I use bond equipment so with food, so it's definitely not the standard, but it's still a very solid tank, even in today's meta of super heavy TDs or mediums that go hull bound with impenetrable turrets. So at this moment, right now, I'm just trying to see if I can get any sort of lights, as I have vision to a good distance in their base, where I would think some TDs might be. And I don't want to peek too much because I don't know what my resistance is. Are there any invisible walls at this very top here? Could I rest on the very top of this glacier? I'm not sure. But overall, I would say, oh, and there goes the grill. He gets lit. And this is where I'm just going to start putting rounds into him. Now, I'm hoping I don't get lit, but as he starts aiming at me right here, I realize I 100% was lit, and I just start to reload my autoloader, because a lot of times with the Batchat, I think one of the things I notice is people, they have 2, but they don't force the reload automatically, or they don't force the reload automatically. You don't have to fire every shell in your canister. And anytime you're going to go from one spot to another with an autoloader, and you're going to take some time to drive across the map, it's definitely better to reload. So I look at my reload, it's almost fully reloaded, and I'm trying to kill the T95, but he already dies. And this is a very close match right now. It's 5-5. HP is about even. So I'm going to look to see if I can spot any of these tank destroyers, any artillery, and get them out of the game. Essentially just try to help my teammates light for them. I'm half HP. I could take a hit if needed. And I see the Batchat already, and nice, we get them out. and the EBR shoots me, and I rush a shot there. So now I try to aim, and I get the EBR out. Now that was, I got to admit, a pretty close shot there. I really shouldn't have gotten it. And yet again, I had 2 in my autoloader, but I'm going to full clip here because I'm safe. I don't need a poke. I want to make sure I'm not spotted whenever I crest this ridgeline. I don't want enemies already kind of pre-aiming at this spot. At least from the shrubs. I want to be able to come up either at a different angle, even if it's the same angle. I don't want to be lit while I'm doing that. So I see an arty shell come out. I'm almost fully reloaded and I haven't been spotted, so I feel pretty confident. I take the 2 shots, the T95, or T92, I'm sorry, and get him out of the game. And I don't peek around right away. I wait a second. Probably should have, but regardless, it's all right. My whole point here is I don't want to be lit while going through these bushes. I don't want anyone to snipe me where I can't see them. So if Fosh B gets lit, and I take a couple shots, the first one goes into the dirt, and then I aim as Cupola, and I get 1 and 2 for the kill. So at this point in the game, I've played pretty, I would say, not aggressively, but aggressive enough where my gun's constantly in the game. Wherever I'm reloading a clip, I'm advancing forward into the enemy. The Leo gets lit, and I want to just push him close the distance so when I fully clip, I'll be able to get those shots out. And because my autoloader has not been reloaded yet, you don't have to rush in. I just wait here until I'm fully clipped, and then I'll push the assault. So I fully clip, and the Leo's looking the other way at the spotted tanks. And this is the best part of the Batchat. You can just, if you catch anyone by surprise, you can take them out of the game. Do a little bit of bad driving here, but I get my final snapshot off into the T110E4. So end of the day, 5.3k damage dealt, 2k assistance. Definitely a strong game, and the Batchat, this just shows how the Batchat can play in the unfavorable meta for the Batchat. The game right now really does not reward light tanks or lightly armored tanks, but you can still have good games, and I would still recommend the Batchat overall for any player. It's one of the best tanks in the game. Well, at this point, I just want to thank everyone for watching, and I'll catch you on another video. Thank you.